Today we're going to be taking a look at the free cosmetics that a lot of people don't realise they have. Let's go.
So you're probably wondering why I'm actually on about regarding free cosmetics, and I'm talking about transmography. So on my character right now I have this cosmetic, and you can actually remove the look of the cosmetic by going to your cosmetic menu and clicking on this little eye logo that is next to your character. So you can actually hide certain parts of your cosmetic if you don't want to see it. So you can see I've got the weapon cosmetic still active, but I can also hide that as well, and this will take you back to actually what essences you have on your character. So when you check your equipment, the look that your character has is actually based completely on your equipment. Now the hide helm option obviously does still work with this, so you can see you can add the helm back on as well if you want to, or you can actually have that removed, which is a nice feature there. But if you want a little bit more customization to your character, you can actually use the transmogrification option at the essence transfer, which we're going to take a look at in a moment. There are also some cosmetics that you can earn through different events. Unfortunately, I don't have any here that are for Tempest currently. I have Monk, I have Demon Hunter, I have Necromancer, and I have Wizard, and that is it. But you can earn different cosmetic transmogs through different events in game, and this one was one from last year. So let's have a look at the transmography at the essence transfer. So you can see there's 3 options for each piece of equipment, and you can kind of mix and match this, I think. So you can see here, this is the top part. So if you want to have that on, you just click transmography and it will put that on to your character, and you can swap out the pants. So you can kind of make complete outfits, but also pretty unique outfits through this, or you can leave the cosmetic on. There's different weapon cosmetic, as you can see here. So unfortunately the offhand and the offhand and the main hand are different, which is a shame for Tempest, because obviously Tempest has 2 blades, so you can't have the same look on both hands with that, which is why I generally stick to the actual weapon cosmetic. You can change the shoulders as well, so you can have a look through the different shoulder options here. So we're going to go with this one because it suits quite nicely with the chest armor part. Helm I'm just going to leave as it is. We could click on this one, let's go for that, and you can obviously hide that still, I think, or you can actually remove that appearance, and then the weapons, as I said, we'll just go back to the weapons that we had. So now when you look at my character in game, I have this completely different look to the actual cosmetic. And when you click on the cosmetic menu here, you can see what it looks like on my character. So I'm going to equip those normal weapons cosmetics. So that's an actual weapon cosmetic there. But the actual transmography, the actual look of this outfit is pretty nice for female Tempest, I'd say. So this is what it looks like closer up. And yeah, as I said, you can mix and match things, so you can kind of make it how you want it to look. I actually really like how this looks all together on my character right now, so I'm quite happy with that. So I've gone for just the transmography on a few parts. So if we go back to the essence transfer here, let's try a slightly different look. So let's go for this red chest, and you just hit transmography each time you want to equip that. Let's go for those pants because they obviously tie in perfectly with it. And we've got the option of these 2 shoulders. I think again this one works best with it, and I'm not going to change the weapon again. I'll stick with the weapon that I've got, and this is what that looks like in game. So it's like more of a red version, and this is what it looks like on your character as well. So it's actually a free type of cosmetic that everyone has access to. I don't think everyone is aware that you have the transmography or what the transmography actually is. So I wanted to cover it in a little video to show you the different looks that you can give your character. And obviously there's 3 options in total, so you can chop and change things if you want to. And each part kind of ties in nicely together, but you can mix and match it to make it a little bit different. If you want something that looks unique to you, obviously you can chop and change things out. And this is actually a lot nicer in some ways than the general cosmetic that is available for your character. Because obviously you cannot change bits in and out like you can with this. The only thing you can do on the main cosmetic menu is obviously hide helm, or hide the hide the helm, like remove the helm, hide the whole cosmetic, or hide the weapon cosmetic, so you cannot actually chop and change bits like you can with the transmography, which is one reason why I like that. On my main character, I do actually use the transmog weapon, so I have the weapon cosmetic hidden and I use the transmog part of the cosmetic instead of the actual weapon cosmetic that comes with that on my character. And yeah, you can chop and change things out. As I said, you can do different colors like I've done here, so you can go with like whatever you want to from the transmography. It's the same with the transmogs on your pets. Obviously you can remove them if you want to, you can keep them, and it's just a nice way to customize your character a little bit further than what you can just with the cosmetics in general, as you can see here. So with the cosmetics in general, you only have the whole cosmetic appearance. As I said, you cannot chop and change things out, so it is quite nice being able to swap things that you do and don't want on your character. So that is it from me for this video. Let me know if you ever use the transmography feature instead of the cosmetics for your character, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you're gonna have a play around with the transmog for your character. Obviously each class has slightly different looks for their characters on the transmog, and as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.
Official Diablo partner.